Yes, traders, welcome on this live. Welcome on this live, traders. It's W.C.K, guys. It's W.C.K, guys. I welcome you all on this live. You know, mm, yes. Okay, so here we are. Here we are, guys. Hello everyone. I'm happy that most of you are joining. Yeah, so let's start our live. It's W.C.K, guys. As always, I'm here strictly for trading. Yeah, so we are going to start our TikTok live official. Actually, we have started, but as you know, today we don't have any fundamentals. Today it's a normal day. It's a Monday. Okay, it's a Monday. Last week we closed with NFP, which moved on well because the signal I shared here. Actually, always the signals I always take with you here live. I put them in the public channel. Yeah. So Tuesday, tomorrow, we have CPI, and I'll be here with you. Okay. We have CPI. So meaning tomorrow I'll be here 30 minutes earlier because today I've started 30 minutes past 4. So tomorrow CPI, inshallah we are together. We are going to break it down as we did NFP, and I believe it will pay off. Then Wednesday, it's a fundamental week, but we shall enjoy it because I'm with you guys here. I'm with you here. So today we are going to do things a little bit different. You are going to drop me some questions. I'll be answering those questions. Then we shall do some analysis. I know most of you, when it comes to analysis, you prefer XAUSD. Yeah, so this is what you are seeing on the screen right now. What you are seeing on the screen right now, that's a trade which was executed on both account management and for those who are in my premium. So that's what we executed. So I'm going to be reading some comment section through from the chat here, some comments from you guys from the chat. So feel free to ask me anything, anything about trading. What I know, I'll answer. What I don't know, I'll not answer. I'll make research and I'll answer the next day. Yeah, so also guys, don't forget to subscribe on my YouTube channel. It's W.C.K Markets. You can look for it because these sessions we do here on TikTok are recorded. So if you miss them, I always share that entire session on YouTube. So you can go and also follow me on YouTube. Yeah, so what do we have in the comment section? We have Prince. Prince says, hello, big man. Yes, bro, Prince, how are you doing? Guys, like, share. First, like the live. Like the live and share. Like and share. Guys, like the live and share. Yeah. Prince is saying Zensawa card discount strategy. So I'll put my number in the comment section. 256 77 03 50 55 497 7703 55 497. Yeah, so it's the number on my it's the number on my WhatsApp or TikTok, sorry, WhatsApp and Telegram. So you can use that number to reach out to me for anything. Good evening, the greatest W.C.K. Scott. How are you, bro? Good evening to you too. Call me Mr. Emmy. Hello, sir. Hello, how are you, Emmy? Sir Banga. Najib is saying, how do I get the monthly subscription? So tap on me on that number I have pinned in the comment section. Tap on me on that number so that I take you through all the subscriptions which are available. Bro, could you check GBP JPY? Of course, I'll give it. We shall look at it. We don't have a lot to do today, so we shall look through it. I'll be here for 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour and maybe 30 minutes. Bro, did you see Powell's speech? How is that going to affect the markets? Yeah, I saw the speech, but I think what Powell is telling us, it's pretty obvious. When Powell goes, the data they are going to be giving us, it's a bubble, you know. It's a bubble. Many things have happened actually through the weekend. Me and you, we thought that crypto is decentralized and you can bypass many sanctions using crypto. But remember when USA, how can I say? You remember when USA arrested Maduro, the president of Venezuela? So when Maduro was arrested, they made some research, the USA made some research, and Venezuela was selling most of its oil and making some of the big transactions using crypto. Okay? But we were all surprised, me and you. If you didn't hear this, we're also going to be surprised. Do you know what happened? Trump called Tether. Tether, do you know Tether, which does the USDT? Trump called them and they frozen most of the wallets which were linked to Venezuela. Wallets having 50 million US dollars, 60, 70, 1 billion, you know. Everyone was surprised, bro. And I'm also surprised actually, because I know that's not a good sign for crypto. Though yes, we have seen that one of Donald Trump's son, they have created what we call a mining company, or a Bitcoin mining company. So it's a bit tricky when it comes to crypto. Then what Powell said, of course, it's obvious. When Powell goes, many things are going to happen. Many things are going to happen, but as a trader, just know we can make money from both ends. We only don't make money when the market keeps on doing small consolidations, or when the market lacks volume. But as traders, we shall make money from those all both sides. But to answer you, Black Dynamite, bro, facts is it doesn't look good for that dollar. It doesn't look good. That's why today we woke up, gold is already up 1%, and Nasdaq is down almost. Actually, gold is up 2%. If you look here, gold is up 2%. You know, a moment, let me put on this other phone so that I can be monitoring. Yeah, so okay, so if you look here, you see that gold is already up 2.2%, and Nasdaq is already down almost 1%. It's going to go down almost 1%. So for German 40, it has been good, but I'm also thinking, because this is the all-time high, you know, that's why you see that my TP1 and TP2 were not attached to any previous level. Simply because the approach I used here, it was the one, it was the risk to reward. So those in my VIP, I gave them 1-to-1, and me personally, I took a 1-to-3 risk to reward. So, and it worked out for me. So the reason for these buys, it's so scary, man. It doesn't look good for the US economy. Yeah, so that's what I can only say about that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Another question, please throw more light on what expansion is. So, uh, uh, those are the things I'm teaching in my, guys, facts. For me, I don't want to hide many things from you guys. I give you what I feel you should know, basics, and what I know that it is other people have paid for it. I can't just come out and give it out for free. So if you're interested in my strategy, I'll not come here on a live stream to tell you each and everything on my strategy. People are paying millions for it. People are giving me millions, 5 million, 4M, Yeah, if you put it in dollars, it might look like small money, but it's good money. People are paying for it. So I can't go into much details about my strategy, but if you need it, my number has been pinned. That's where I have pinned that number in the comment section. Reach out to me. You see, we see how we can go about that. That's Tommy. uh have a look on Bitcoin. So you have said GBPJPY, you have said Bitcoin. Yeah, we shall look on Bitcoin. We're going to do some analysis on Bitcoin. Someone is like, I believe there is a difference between knowing how to trade and how to make money. So any advice? Making money is something. For me, let me take you through what I think making money is. Many people fail to accept the fact that trading, it is just the initial step of making money. It's just source of capital. Take it like that. It's just the initial step. Most of the traders, you have seen that most of the traders are moving in one circle. I don't know if you guys have noticed that yet. If you have seen traders who have been uh, doing the same thing in the same circle, day in day out, until they give up, it's because they don't know how to make money. They know how to trade, but making money is different. So for me, my approach I use is simple. Every coin, I look at it as a soldier. you know so I don't want to lose a lot of soldiers. I prefer losing a soldier maybe after getting me more soldiers. Okay, so the trick is one. Yes, you know how to trade, but do you know how to multiply that money? Or for you think multiplying that money, it's depositing more in the markets. So learn how to make money, how to multiply money, how to handle money, the discipline of money. And from this point, it's where I always tell people that if you have a chance to be in school, okay, as like it's like this. If you have a chance to be in school, you are a teenager, 15 years, 16, 17, 19, even you are in your 20s, okay, 25 years, you have a chance to be in school. Don't drop out of school to join trading, because people who lack the knowledge of multiplying money, okay, people who lack the knowledge of multiplying money, still they will not make it in trading. And the first step to learn how to multiply your money, how to use your money to make more money, okay, it is a product of socializing. And the best place we learn socializing, it's school. In school, we meet many people we don't know. We meet many people with different characters, different reactions. We learn how to handle those people, because outside, in this world of looking for money, okay, in this world of looking for money, we are going to meet people with different characters, different disciplines, you know. And what will help us to maneuver this? It's because that will not be new to us. I have seen this before from my friends who react like this. This is how we handled them. Okay? Yeah, so dropping out of school because you are joining trading, you are lying yourself, because this is a type of, the person is actually, you guys, let me tell you a simple story about me. I started trading, learning how to trade. It was 2015 when it was ending, you know. And I was, at the end of 2015, I was joining senior 3, okay. I knew that the time I was giving trading is going to affect my studies, and it didn't. Sorry, it did. I was performing poor actually, but I never dropped out of school. From O level, I went to A level, and I was a trader. I think in A level, I was making more money than my, if not more, or I was almost equivalent to my teacher. You know, my classroom teachers, I don't know if you in Uganda, you know, it's not common to pay a class teacher 1 million UGX, and I was earning that money in trading per month, you know. Though consistency wasn't there because I was still learning most of the things, new things, but at my age, even if I was earning like, let's say 40,000, that was good money. But I didn't drop out, you know. So 2019 COVID came, I gave a lot of time to trading because I was free, you know. I had just finished my Form 6, that's end of 2019, when COVID-19 was coming in. So the entire lockdown, I was focused on trading. Okay, my skill improved because I was doing something I knew about. Joining university, I'm 100% sure I was earning more money than some of the lecturers. 100% sure. Because I was above 3,000 US dollars. I don't think many lecturers earn that money. And I was consistent. You know, I never dropped out. Yes, I got some retakes. But do you know what happened? If even when I got retakes, I went back, sat the same exams, you know, sat the same exams with my retakes. And you know that the students who never did those, like the students who never got retakes at Chambogo, because I was at Chambogo, up to now they are not employed. Some went back for masters, you know. So I'm here. I went back, I did those retakes, I graduated. I'm a graduate. I have a skill of trading. It takes nothing, bro. You know, it takes nothing. So don't be fooled with what you see online. People always telling you that I'm a school dropout and I'm a millionaire. That's not a flex, bro. You know, dropping out of a school, guys, it's not a flex. Get it from me. Because some people dream about that. That's their dream, bro, to be educated. But they lost parents, you know. Some of them parents don't have the money, you know. Some of them failed. Maybe someone was still studying and maybe he got some issues, you know, because for example, like me, I got my injury, which put me in this wheelchair. That was 2013. That was 2013 on Boxing Day in December. That's when I got this injury. I had just finished my primary 7. And many people who get those injuries like me, they don't continue with education because it's expensive to manage someone with a disability. That's why you see that most of the people with disability, they end up in their special schools, and it's not okay, it's not good. So don't flex with the dropping out of school because it's not a flex. You know, people can kill for that. Okay? People are willing to do most of the things for that. So don't flex for that or don't fall for that. Facts are, if you have a chance to be in school, be in school. Trading, for example, me, with those people in my premium channel and those who I manage accounts for, we took that trade you are seeing on your screen. I was holding that trade for almost 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour. After 1 hour, TPs were hit. Now what? I'm just here streaming with you guys, doing nothing. I'm not willing to take any other trade on my personal account or any of my clients' accounts, the people I'm managing for. I'm not willing to do it. Okay, then what? So if I didn't have maybe a disability, I will be working for someone else, or I will be doing my personal businesses. Okay, so I know most of the people who are watching me are in the range of 16 years and 30. You know, if you have a chance to be in school, be in school. Don't drop out, because that knowledge is required here. You people, don't be fooled that you are going to be a millionaire just from trading. Yeah, it hurts me to break this out for you guys. Don't think you are going to be a millionaire just trading. Do you know why? Because trading is a high risk business. You know, no one is going to tell you this because they want to convince you to be a trader, to motivate you. I'm not here to motivate you to be a trader. I'm here to discuss with you, yes, trading, and also what you should be aware of when it comes to this business. You should not be stuck on trading that is going to make you a millionaire. You need knowledge of how to invest and how to respect money. Because this is what happens to most of the traders. You make, let's say, 1 million US dollar. You know, let's say you have been trading for so good, you have been trading for 7 to 10 years. Now you have $1 million. I'm a trader. I'm saying this out of experience. One thing you're going to think about is, do you know I can trade this $1 million until it becomes 10 million US dollars? That's what's going to come into your mind. And that's wrong. You know, that's evil. Do you know why? Because this is a risky business. The moment you still have that 1 million US dollars on the broker's account, it's not your money. This is an emotional business. You end up executing more trades, and you are more likely to lose that money. Remember, every trade you take on that account, you have risked a certain percentage of the money you have already collected. So, be in school, do what is required to be done. Yeah, so I have 6 minutes, guys. We go to do some analysis. Yo, do you trade synthetic indices? No. At what time is CPI tomorrow? And at what time, because you said you'll come 30 minutes before news. So CPI tomorrow will be there at 4:30, and I'll be here at exactly 4. No, I'll be here at like 3:30. I'll be here 3:30. So just be in my Telegram channel. I'll be dropping the link, or I'll be dropping the link for you to do what? To join, or keep on the notifications for my TikTok live, so that when I always come live, you receive the notification. Yeah, so I'll be here. Fresh Gut Fashions. I'll be here, bro. Inshallah. If these people don't turn off the internet, just know we are also scared of that, because they might turn off the internet. You know, some of us, we couldn't even access yesterday Twitter, and they were saying that they were testing something. So we shall see. What are the best forex pairs one can focus on to trade? So I have always been explaining that every time I come on this live. So your strategy decides which pair to trade. Your strategy decides which pair you are going to be trading. So my strategy, I can trade almost most of the stock indices without struggling. I can trade Nasdaq, I can trade German 40, or you can call it DAX. I can trade US 30. I can trade S&P 500, okay, UK 100. I can trade them without struggling, without even having like high pressure, you know. So when it comes to the forex pairs, I can trade XAUSD. Okay, I can trade XAUSD, but my confidence on XAUSD is always not at that top, you know, because I know XAUSD, because of its winking, you know, it's always retraces so big, so I find it a bit sometimes unstable, you know, unstable. But you people who have always been on my lives, we always do those analysis here. We get paid, sometimes we lose, you know. So I can't say this is the best pair, but your strategy will help you decide which pair. Do you think gold will drop today? That's what we are going to do. We are going to do some analysis on gold here. We are going to do some analysis on gold. Don't worry, bro or sister. Don't worry. Euro JPY. No, I'll not do Euro JPY. But money isn't taught in school. Yeah, even here, guys, I'm not teaching you money. I'm teaching you how to trade. This is a skill you need to do to earn. They teach you in school what they think you need to do to earn. So after learning that, come and test it out. It fails, learn something else. But in school, we don't only, actually, the most important thing for school, it is socialism, socializing with people. If you didn't know. And that's how people are rich, you know. You always say that, yeah, people need connections, make connections. How do you make connections? Either you're going to get that connections from school, or the business you are doing, or the job. Today I have a lot of people, you know, a lot of big people, you know, it's because I'm a trader. Okay? Others know a lot of people because they sell something, and those people are interested in that thing. You know, so if you go to school, or if you ever send your child for school or for education, and all your mind is telling you that your child is going to learn how to make money at school, then don't send that child to school, bro. Don't waste your time, because discipline is so important. Discipline will help you socialize with people. Socializing with people will connect you to people who will bring opportunities to you. So the way you use those opportunities, discipline has to be included, and that's from school and from home. Okay, so it's better you understand these things way more better. So keep in school, guys. Be in school. Dropping out of school is not a flex. Okay, if someone is flexing because he dropped out of school, that's not a flex. That's not a flex, guys. We continue. Muga bro, hello bro, assalamu alaikum wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So that's my bro, Mugambwa. So he's also a medic. Let me, sorry guys, sorry. Ma'am. Yeah. So, guys, let me hope this was recorded W.C.K. Yeah, this is recorded and to be dropped on YouTube. So you can go download it on YouTube, do some cuts you want, share as you want. Are we gonna trade NAS 100? Yeah. In 30 minutes from now, NAS will be moving. Okay, so guys, first of all, someone asked me to do some analysis on GBP/JPY. We shall do that. Another one asked me to do some analysis on Bitcoin. We can look at that. And also gold and Nasdaq. 4 things we are looking at today. And do you think we can get a signal for XAUSD? So let's do some analysis, guys. Tomorrow is CPI. I don't think you guys, actually I think you guys, we shouldn't be doing any analysis today. Why? Because tomorrow is CPI. The market is not going to be moving, you know. Even when the stock market opens, that's in 19 minutes from now. Is it 28 minutes from now? I think we shall only see that spike for 30 minutes or 15. And then the market will go back to consolidating because we have CPI tomorrow. And tomorrow I will be here with you guys. So I don't think we're going to do some analysis. I think we should look on NAS and maybe XAU. But I see XAU is at all-time high. You know, this is a one-sided, bro. Let me check. Yeah, XAUSD all-time high. German 40 all-time high. This is the all-time high they have just hit today. NAS 100, of course, we might look at this, but when you see the candles, you know, these candles have almost low volume, you know. Okay. So what I'm going to do, guys, is one. Okay, what should we look at, guys? Let me see. GBP JPY. GBP JPY. Don't tell me it is also an all-time high. All-time high, guys. I don't want us to do analysis of such pairs, you know. I know most of you will be asking why. Let me explain to you why I rarely do one-sided markets. So number one is remember almost the blueprint of we day traders or technical analysis. It's price action. And if you look at the Elliott wave theory, he explained exactly how emotions move this market and how emotions form support and resistance levels. Okay, support and resistance levels. So meaning if the market is one-sided, yes, you can, let's say the market is bullish. Yes, you can execute a bullish trade. But where to move out from or when to exit when you are in profits is only based on predictions, because you are not exactly sure when the market is going to change. So me personally, if I'm trading as like my personal funds, for me, I know how to handle that. For example, you have seen this one is all-time high, but I managed to execute a trade and also give out a signal to the premium clients. But the premium clients, their TP was here. Okay, I didn't tell them to take this, though I gave this out, but I didn't tell them to execute to go above this. Do you know why? Because I approached this with a risk to reward approach, that if you risk 1%, you are targeting 1%. So you can see that this space here is almost equivalent to this. and that's what happened. After their TP was hit, they moved out. Personally, I had to hold up to this point because me personally, I know how to manage my risks, but I can't tell how my clients are managing their risks. Okay, so if we also happen to do the same on XAU, you know, if we happen to do the same on XAU USD, yes, we can find a good entry for bulls. You know, we can find a good entry for buying, but the question is, where are we heading to? We know where we know where we're coming from, but where are we heading to? Okay, so of course, if I'm to analyze gold, my analysis will be a little bit simple. Okay, I'll not be focusing so much on executing buys, but I would prefer doing some scalps for sales. You know, I would prefer doing some scalps for sales. So let's look at this. Okay, this is my analysis. This is the 4-hour time frame. So I can easily tell that the market is a bit struggling within this area here. You know, so there are those moments when the market is bullish. Okay, there are those moments, guys. Keep on liking and sharing. Like, share, like, share, like, share. So let's come back here, guys. There are some moments where the market is bullish, you know, but the way the trend is moving, it's like it's being forced to move, you know, giving you small pulls, you know, breaking new highs, you know. So such markets, this is an indication, yes, that buyers are there, but they are not that much strong, you know. So that's what happens on gold. So yes, on the 4-hour time frame, new all-time high has been hit, but this new all-time high, the candles are a clear explanation that volume is not there. Buyers lack momentum. Okay, so meaning, imagine this is a 4-hour time frame. So meaning, as W.C.K, my focus, I know for now long term it's bullish, the market is bullish, but I would prefer doing some scalps in sales. The question would be, why? The only reason I would prefer doing some scalps in sales, because I'll not be flying blind. I'll be knowing exactly when to execute, exit in profits or negatives. But if the market is one-sided, and actually people don't know that, take profit, okay? Someone is like, my volume, is there any problem with my audio? Guys, is there any problem with my audio? Okay, so maybe bro, adjust your audio. They have confirmed everything is good. Okay, let's continue. So I've been saying, guys, that the market, okay, yes, you guys don't know, most of you don't know that take profit is so important. Take profit, guys, is so important. That's why in everyone with strategy, you know, whenever we are talking about strategies, when they say, W.C.K, what is your strategy? People will expect me to say, my strategy is the impulsive strategy. I just tell you that because that's what you are used to. Asking someone, what is your strategy? And they'll be like, it is ICT, it is SMC. That's not a strategy. Your strategy has to also include the emotional management, risk management, you know, and you'll never do, or you'll never have a very complete risk management without a take profit taking plan. You know, when you lack the TP plan, you'll never have a good strategy, because most of you, when we say you have to think, or you have to always focus on your risk management, people think we are only talking about stop losses. I'm sorry for you, bro. That's not all. That's not all, bro. We are also talking about your take profit. So meaning your strategy, whenever I tell people that, for example, those who I'm already teaching, those who applied for the January and their February classes, I explain to them that my strategy is teaching you how to execute, that's when to enter and when to exit. So most of them think that when I say when to exit, I'm talking about stop loss. No, TP is as important as the stop loss, because you will miss out on many profits if you don't focus on your TP. So most of you guys come up with, I don't know if you saw, most of you, the problem with most of you guys is when you start following about traders, when we ask you, or when you follow traders, you only follow traders because they own Mercedes, they have ranges, they have houses, big houses. No, knowledge, guys. Most of the people, for me, I always watch is those people who are way more older than me, and they have been trading. They are in their 60s. I always watch their videos, their documentaries. But one thing is important, guys. Your TP will determine your profitability, not your stop losses, as many people tell you. Do you know why? So, if you guys didn't know that, we day traders, it is more dangerous for us to be in the markets for so long. Okay? Ask yourself. I don't know if I know we have those people in my Telegram channel, the premium one. So I always tell them, and if just that TikTok doesn't allow this, but if guys, I show you our premium channel, I told them it is under our risk management approach that if you have a smaller account, always take profits on TP1. And out of 5 trades we take a week, they might lose only 1, because TP1 is always hit. But in most cases, if they decide to hold like me, for example, look here, this was our TP1, it was hit. You can also go and check the public channel. TP1 was hit instantly. TP2, it is sometimes hit, sometimes not. And if for me, sometimes I even lose money because I want TP2. The market reverses, comes back to my entry. Okay, but those who take TP1, they are winning. So TP, guys, is so important. So if the market is one-sided, as you see gold right now, okay, yeah, someone has said he's a member. Yeah, you can tell them, bro, we take TP1. It is so important in our channel. TP1 is so important because once TP1 is hit, that's what determines our profitable day. They have passed challenges, they have made money on that. So don't underestimate your TP. So meaning when you are making your analysis, also look at where you are going to put your take profit. So if the market is one-sided, as you see gold is right now, the issue is one. Yes, I can confirm the market is bullish. Just mere looking at 4-hour time frame. But this is area I have marked here. The chances of winning goes to like 40. Sorry, the chances of being bullish goes to 40. Because the way these candles look, 1, 2, 2 candles on the 4-hour time frame, they are struggling to make a breakthrough. Buyers are struggling to make more bulls. So, meaning as W.C.K, my entire focus will be on one thing, to focus on scalping sales. Why am I scalping? Okay? Why am I scalping, guys? So this is the point. Why I'm scalping. Because I know where I'm going to put my stop loss. I know where I'm going to put my TP. My approach remains the same. So, the previous low we have just seen on gold is this. Okay, previous high is this. Okay, this is the previous high on gold. I think the market is also trying to, but we won't be struggling with this. So there is this gap here, but I'll mark this. See this? So this is the point I'll be marking, like this. Okay, so let's see what we have in 15. Remember, we are going to scalp 15 minutes time frame. We are not going to be stressing. So this is how 15 looks like. So one thing is true, the strong bulls started from this point. So this is the strongest point, strong bullish candle. Okay, so it started from here, its lowest point. It means that's the area with the strong buyers who pushed it up. So that's where I'm going to mark. Now if you look here, the market consolidated here. Okay, the market consolidated here. You know, you should pay to all details when you are trading. When you are trading, never focus on cramming things. You should pay attention to even small details. So we had a strong, after this bullish move here, you know, after this strong bullish move here, when the candle closed, we had a simple bullish candle, you know, a simple bullish move which extended up. Okay, look at this. So after continuing with bullish movement, okay, after continuing with the bullish movement, then we had a breakthrough, you know. So why am I marking this? Remember, the same approach I have used to mark this, it's the same approach I'm using to mark this. This is where the another strong bullish candle moved. So after this strong bullish candle, another one was this one. Okay, this was not so strong. This was almost actually it was a bearish candle. So I mean the next bullish candle was this. So I'll mark its lowest point. So marking its lowest point, as soon as a breakthrough happened to it, then we saw sellers coming in. Okay, we saw sellers coming in. Then since they had a breakthrough, you see how strongly that sellers came in. So I expect this exact thing to happen on this point here. Okay, to happen on this point here, because once they close below this, then I'll execute my sales. Then I'll look for where we had a strong bullish move which came in. So look at this point here. Okay, look at this point. When the market gave us this strong move, okay, it came back to try and break through this point. But this point was tested, okay? This point was tested on 1, 2, 3. It was tested 3 times. So this makes this a strong resistance level. So a strong support level. So meaning if they happen to make a breakthrough from that point, then that's target number 1. If a breakthrough happens here, okay? Target number 2, we had this consolidation here. We had this consolidation here. So most of you guys think that whenever we talk about a consolidation, we only need to focus on this. No, bro. You know, that you think that consolidation always has to be multiple candles up and down. No. Even 2 candles can give you a consolidation. You know, guys, like, share, keep on liking and sharing. So I've been saying that even 2 candles, because if we go into, let's say here, we have always tested this every time I come online. So if we go into a lower time frame, like 2, you see, when we go into a lower time frame, so it's a consolidation. So even those, that's why I've said you should pay attention to even small details, because those small details, that's where money is. Okay, so that's where money is. So we do here, we see that the consolidation was here. After this consolidation, an impulsive candle appeared, and its lowest point is this. Okay, so to add just a little bit here, remember this is a gap, but the gap means we also have candles here. Just that the market was closed by the time that move happened. So for me, I prefer always marking the lowest point of that candle, sorry, of that gap. So that's the lowest point. Let me see, lowest here, breakthrough here. Yeah, this has to be it. So meaning now I have done with laying out or marking my points. Okay, so after marking my points, the question will be, how do I use this to make money? Because most of you guys, if you didn't know, most of you guys know price action. You know ICT, you know SMC, you know supply and demand. Most of you even know the impulsive strategy I do use, you know, because I have taught some of you guys, because every year I teach people, every year. Yeah, so now, how do I use this? So remember, this point will help us determine whether we sell. This one will help us to do buys. But if we happen to see a breakthrough here, remember it is one what? One-sided. So as W.C.K, I have told you guys, my confidence on gold, it's like 80, because I know gold misbehaves. I did this approach on German 40 and it worked out. You know, as soon as they made a breakthrough here, I executed my buys and my clients did make some money. Okay, because with this I'm always so confident. With German 40 I'm always so confident. But you know how gold behaves, you know. So let's look at this. Since it is one-sided, if this market comes back and closes above this, I'm not making money that day on gold. I'll not execute anything on gold. Why? Because the most important piece on my puzzle, okay, the most important piece on my puzzle is missing. And what is that? It is my take profit. I don't know where to put my take profit, and I don't trust gold. So if you are one-sided and you are continuing to go bullish, I'm not going to give you my money, because I don't know where to put my TP. It's so important in my strategy. I don't want to be holding some trade and then you reverse with like 70 pips from the blue. You know, it's not what I want. You get. Even if I would like to use the strategy of RR, risk to reward, yes, it can work on stock indices, but on gold I don't think it will. Bro can give me one candle and washes me out. So since my puzzle, we are missing something, do you know what I'm going to do? All my eyes will be at this point. Okay, all my eyes will be below this. Close below that and I'll be willing to give you some money. I'll be willing to give you some from my account. I'll be willing, you know, whenever we execute trades, it's like we have started to give out a certain amount of money to the broker or to the markets, you know. So I'll be willing to give this guy some money if he goes below this. You don't go below that, I'm not available. I don't have money to put on you. Okay, because something is missing. Okay, yeah. So that's gold for you. So if they close below this, this will be our TP1 and maybe TP3. So I always mark this. I always mark this with a small line. Thin line. Why? Because this area here is also as important. Remember, after the impulsive candle, this is where many people also joined in to push more gold. Okay, so the market can do what? Can change from this point also. So that's the approach we have for gold, one-sided gold. So we would be more interested in taking sells than buys. Okay, and also something also different is going to happen here. Also, guys, pay attention here. There's this thing. If this candle closes like this in 3 minutes, my resistance zone will shift to the what? To the previous high of this bearish candle, and my approach will change. So meaning, if the candle, if all goes like this and I'm to execute buys, meaning my TP will be here, because I know where TP now is going to go. That's if the market closes like that in the next 2 to 3 minutes. So let's wait and see how this entire thing goes. So TP1, actually TP1 should be this previous low. This should be TP2, and this should be TP3. Okay, yeah, so that's the layout we have on gold for today. Let me first look through what the chart has to say to me. Yeah, I'll be making money. Do you have a VIP? Yes. So that's my number in the comment section. That's my number in the comment section. I have pinned it. So you can reach out to me for any service. You can reach out to me for any service. So the services I have, guys, for you, the services I have for you, they are, for now we have 4. First, it's the premium. You know, premium, we have the monthly package, 6 months, and unlimited package. You know, that's service number 1. Service number 2, it's account management. You can reach out to me or check my public channel, how we do it. The posters are there, how it's done, and how everything is. You can also inbox me on that number I have just pinned. That's 2. Then service number 3. Service number 3, it's the ongoing class. I'm teaching those people who already know some. I need someone who already knows something. For newbie, it is always expensive for me to teach people who have just started trading. But if you know something, then that's always easy for me. I can teach you with other people in a group of like 1 group. Then I teach you. So that's ongoing. It's the February and January class. It's ongoing. So reach out to me so that you'll be part of us, and it's not so expensive. It's just $150. Yeah, then number 4, it's the prop farm management. Those of you who have some prop farms, big farms, 50K and above. You know, 50K and above. Yeah, I turned it off. I turned off the website. I turned off the website because it wasn't more active as I wanted it to be. Yeah, guys, so also you can feel free to join my Telegram channel. You can check my bio. So the market has closed. So meaning if I was to sell here, I'll be shorting this, and I'll put my stop loss here, and I'll put my take profit. Sorry. This, if I was to trade today, okay, stop loss here. So that's gold for you. So that's if I was to take the gold trade. Closing below this, I have executed my sales. Let me see how it all plays out. Let me take this screenshot. Yeah, so Euro USD, what should be the entry? As you have seen, guys, just execute as it is if you want to. Okay, so any other questions, guys? Analysis. People want me to analyze Bitcoin. Okay, let me come and we do some analysis on Bitcoin. So that's good for you guys. You see how it reverses, and in most cases it will first take you out, then it proceeds with the sales. Okay, yeah, Euro USD, guys, I don't want to analyze forex pairs. Anyway, let's look at Bitcoin. Nasdaq, guys, Nasdaq. Should we do some analysis on Nasdaq? Okay, guys, let's do some analysis on Nasdaq here. Okay, so of course we are going to first locate our premium areas. Okay, so that's the previous high, okay, the recent high. Then I can't mark this as my previous or my recent low because that candle is still moving. Okay, but I'll just mark this candle here. Okay, actually this. Okay, that will be my point. Let me see, we can also mark this point here because this is where the breakthrough happened from, as it is also trying to do here. Okay, now we go to 15-minute. So 15-minute, of course our recent will be this, because after this sell, another sell happened, another wave of sellers happened, and we saw some strong what? We saw some strong sells, but the volume was low. Okay, so meaning we can also mark this. Okay, we can adjust this to this point here, Nasdaq. Then we shall mark this as our new highs. So meaning if these buyers are serious, they are more likely to turn from this point. I don't think this zone here will be strong enough to stop them. Okay, I don't think. Yeah, it's now 1 hour. I've been here for 1 hour. My alarm has gone on. So I don't think this will be enough. Okay, I don't think this will be enough to stop these strong buyers because they are so strong. But I think they will struggle to make a breakthrough here. So if I'm to happen to look for any sellers, maybe I'll be looking at this point. So of course this is clear and self-explanatory, our previous high. So in such moments, what I always do on Nasdaq, mostly it is a Monday, I always leave Nasdaq to move for the first 1 hour, mostly on Monday. So first 1 hour, you leave the market to feel all the weekend impacts. Okay, after all the weekend impacts, then we can come in with our approaches or anything which will work out for us. So for now, I'm marking this as my potential area, this as my area. If they don't reach this point, then they can rebound from this point here. Okay, bounce here, then we can go maybe up to this. Okay, but all I do now on Nasdaq is watch this as it is. So I don't think if they happen to give us any more sales, they can go up to this point. Remember, I told you tomorrow we have CPI. Okay, so since we have CPI tomorrow, I don't think this market will move after 2 hours from now. 2 hours from now, the market is going to consolidate, and you know what happens. Okay, so gold, you see what gold has done. Okay, so we wait and see how God will also react on this. Okay, but I didn't like the way it has reacting, almost coming back to the SL, trying to break through this. And remember, we said as long as they close above this, even if this SL is not hit, even if the stop loss is not hit and they close above this, of course the trend would have changed and we shall be looking for more buys. But as long as they are still within this range, as long as the market is still moving within this range, you know, and a signal for sell was already given, of course we can trust more what? More sellers. So for now, we wait and observe how they play it out. So Nasdaq, that's how Nasdaq looks like. Of course, German 40, I'm not surprised how German 40 is moving like. But tomorrow, guys, it's CPI. I'll be here with you guys 24/7. Not 24/7, but for 2 hours. I think for 2 hours. And I believe CPI will move strongly tomorrow. Okay? Yeah. Guys, as I promised you, I'll be here for 1 hour. Our 1 hour is over unless you have more questions for me. For this trade, of course, I'm going to share this screenshot in the channel. And I'm also going to share this signal in the what? In the channel, public channel. Check my bio. So for VIPs, guys, reach out to me. For VIPs, reach out to me. The number is within my what? JTX. That's the number I have pinned in the comment section. That's my number. WhatsApp me. We can talk. Also check my channel for those packages. The packages are there. Yes, guys. So I think this will not work out because we have like how many minutes? 6 minutes for this candle to close. SL will be hit and buyers will come in. Okay, so meaning this was a false breakout, or they can still come back and sell. Okay, so we wait and see. German 40, that's how it looks. Nasdaq, that's how it looks. So any questions, guys? Any more questions? Okay, guys, feel free. This live has been recorded and it's going to be shared on YouTube. Okay, so reach out on my YouTube if anything you missed, or if you want to go back and learn something I talked about. It's going to be there by tomorrow, you know, by tomorrow. So guys, let me stop here. Have a good evening.